Good evening, everybody. My name's Calvin. I'm going to be your host here for the show, The Inky Black Dot. Uh, welcome. Welcome. This is the first episode. Not going to have too much going on to start. Unfortunately, still kind of in the middle of learning things. Bit of perfectionist by nature, so I wanted to take a moment to kind of explain where my mind was going when I started this channel 2 years ago. So I have a brief story to share with you all today. If you guys want to go ahead and make a sandwich or grab something to drink or whatever and just put this on in the background, hey, more power to you. Uh, but at the tail end of this video, I do have a brief segment that I want to share. And it's sort of a synopsis of the channel and the character that I had in mind for the Inky Black Dot. So this concept originally came into being about 2 years ago. Was going through some rough points in my life when I was dealing with a lot of anxiety, stress at the workplace. I work in fast food, basically. Um, a lot of a lot of things came into focus during that time in my life where I was basically financially strained. I had a lot of issues going on, so I was trying to work and navigate through all of that, and all the while try to maintain work performance. And so, consequently, things got a little crazy. Things got a little insane. Life likes to throw curveballs at you. And without going into too much detail, I started taking elements of my life, the negativity, some of the things that I didn't want to see about myself, and I began to personify it, uh, creating kind of a depression monster, if you will. I've always been battling with that since I was a child. Depression's always been one of those things. It's been a constant in my life, but I've always tried to kind of maintain positivity and try to muscle through it. Um, but one of the ways I've been able to cope with that is kind of objectifying it, taking it outside of myself and looking at it for what it is and what it actually does. Um, and so I basically amplified those thoughts. I took that and I put a creative spin on the kind of duality that I sort of find myself in every day. And again, it was one of those things. It started out as a fun concept, something that I could quickly wrap my hand around and say, "Hey, this is something that I want to show everybody because it looks pretty cool." Um, and cleaning up the nasty bits, that took some time. It took some self awareness, self discovery, soul searching, coming to terms with myself in the space and what I wanted to do. So, in light of that, going forward, I wanted to focus the narrative on a character. I said, you know what? Whatever happened to the days of Tales of the Crypt? Whatever happened to the days of being able to tune in on those weekend evenings and check out those fun short stories or what have you? And while I may not have the production power to create something that magnificent, that would be something akin to my final vision, would be like that of the Crypt Keeper and the Tales from the Crypt, focusing on different stories and different worlds and different scenarios to kind of tell a story. In this format, I'm going to be looking at it in the sense of a YouTuber, somebody who comes into the internet space and creates uh, YouTube videos and basically documents their journey going through YouTube. And I imagine a lot of you have probably heard me mentioning this story several times throughout the year that I've been cooking it up. And there are many facets to the story that I've already began fleshing out. The only problem is that I lack the skills to make those things a reality. So what I am going to be doing, at least for now, and to let everybody know here in the beginning, is that I'm going to be focusing on working on the things that I do know, fleshing those out, my writing skills, which you'll hear soon, here in just a few moments, um, with this segment I have coming up, as well as hints and previews coming up for next week. There's going to be more videos coming out. And while they may not be grand scale, ultimate cut, ultimate polish, do bear in mind I'm still learning. And I'm going to try and do some extra homework throughout the week between each episode to try and make each episode a little bit better, a little bit brighter, and kind of document my journey in not just navigating the internet, but in developing my skills as a content creator. So I hope you all join me as I travel down this dark rabbit hole that I call the inky black dot. So I've dallied long enough, guys. I've gone ahead and put this together for you guys. Just a brief little snippet of some of the skills that I've developed thus far. I hope you all enjoy. Good evening, YouTube. Do you like scary stories? I know many who like them. The slow burn of fear that grips you, that takes hold of you. It makes your heart race. It makes your blood run cold. And it's what keeps you alive. Though where I come from, things like life, death, good, evil, war, peace, love, and hate, they're all diametrically opposed and all irrelevant to me. Where I come from, time and space have no meaning. But regardless, I'm here for the entertainment in all of its forms. Anything goes here. I'm always open to suggestions as well. And this element that you all are fond of, fear, it calls out to me, just like it calls out to you. And what I find strange enough is that is something that you and I both have in common. So I do hope you'll join me as we travel down this little trail called the internet, and we discover what fear truly means together.